Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this live. Some days you just think, I shouldn't be doing this. Have you had those days where you start a task and you think maybe it's not the right day to do this? So this video is more of an icebreaker for Danny de Heck to get himself into the right frame of mind. Some days doing this for a living is hard work, and you've got to have the right mindset. There's so many things happening at the moment that it's making it hard for me to actually find a pathway to go forward. And you might think Danny's not on form today. Well, you're not mistaken. So the first thing I'd like to do is welcome everyone here that's one of my Avengers. And also I'm going to ask for help from some of the people which I've been communicating lately, which I forgot to do just before I started. So just have to wait a minute. There we go. My Avengers now know that I am live, and I'm actually going to put another message out there. Now, some interesting things are happening in my world at the moment. I'm currently doing probably the biggest investigation of my life. I've got 10 plus amazing people that I truly trust with every bit of information I give them. And I've got a dog that wants to go outside and bark off his head in the neighborhood at the moment. Excuse me. Paxel! Pax! Get your ass in here. He's still barking. Hope I don't have to go get him. Quick! He was sleeping under the counter before I went going. The person hated more than Danny. Hi. Some pretty savage attacks out there. What happens when you go after these Ponzi schemes and scams? And what do they do and why do they do it? Now, my Telegram group was attacked, and the person has posted images of child pornography on there. And that means that my channel actually got flagged by Telegram as having content, which is really strange because I police everybody that goes into my Telegram group, and it's not that rampant. But it tells me the type of individuals that I'm going after and the tactics that they will try to discredit me. So that was quite alarming. Anyway, so I removed all the images, and it's a sick world out there, you motherfucker. Just saying. And this is like dark web stuff. My Instagram account, which I've had for 15 years, which I don't even use, got shut down last week because apparently I've been using Instagram against their terms and conditions, but it didn't list what terms and conditions or what I've actually done. And it was kind of ironic since I hadn't used my Instagram account for months. In fact, when I travel, I use Instagram, and some of my videos have had 1 million views. So for that just to disappear, that's quite interesting. Doesn't bother me. You haven't won. It's just intimidating the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger. Then the next thing is my TikTok. Apparently, I've been using that against its terms and conditions. I don't care about social media. That's gone as well. So I've got no Instagram, no TikTok, and someone has been putting child pornography in my Telegram group. Now, I've got a list of my social media on my website, so you can go through and take it all away. There's one piece of media that you'll never get off my website, and that is, well, it's my website. And that's because it's protected by Google Project Shield. Now, I say that every time, but last week our website was continuously attacked by denial server attacks, which is actually quite horrific. And they actually managed to find the IP address that was basically running some of our software, and they went after the IP address, which seems to have bypassed something clever. Anyway, we've got that back under control. Thank you to the Google iCloud team, we must say. But it's just a continuous battle to keep my content alive. Now, this is probably going to go, oh, it worked. Oh, that's great. And there's my chat box. So hello, everyone. And hello, Ryan Miller, as well. I saw the video from Ryan promoting this. I know. So this is I'm just letting you out a few moans and bitches from the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger. If you go to my website, theheck.com, you'll see there's a support me button. And if you click on Ko-Fi, I think it's called, I'm not even pronouncing it right, you'll see that I've got this thing here says fund 10 full scam investigations. So you can donate here, and then I will pick something of interest and I'll go and do an investigation. So I'm fortunate that last week alone, I think I have had more donations than I ever have had in my YouTube career. And people are donating for me to do more scam investigations. So I picked one. I got a message from somebody in WhatsApp, and they're telling me that there's a new scam out there that I should take a look at. So I had a look at it, and I thought, oh, I don't really feel in the right. I haven't quite got the. Wish I'd stopped doing that. I haven't got quite the right mojo to actually do a full blown investigation. And then I went into the back end of my website and noticed Queen of Karma has she's on steroids at the moment at producing content, and she's working with other people like Always Marco and also Julia Anderson's. And we just got some message there. What we're trying to do is get those 2 other YouTubers to work together with us and become an entity that doesn't want to be reckoned with, if that's the right terminology. So she's gone crazy here. My last blog was here, and she's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blogs and got 2 ready to go as well, which is quite a hard case. So when I got this, look, this is my server. This is what I have to do to keep my website going. Anyway, so this is the blog that I'm going to do a voiceover on. Now, first of all, I looked at it and I thought, they have got the worst website in the world. Oh, they're also getting attacked. Everyone's getting attacked. Pixel, get your ass in bed here. Come on, come in here. Come here. Get in your bed. In your bed. Bed, 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 bed. Bed, barking at the neighborhood. Come on. If you wonder who Pixel is, come here, come here. Come here. Oh, this is Pixel. Apex. Now, you were out there barking around the neighborhood, weren't you? Yes, you were. I could hear you. Totally. Now, what have you got to say to my audience? You hear, oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired. I just have to verify I'm a human. Do you want to do it with your puppy paw? You sit on my lap for a bit. All right. So here we are. So this website, at first glance, is just a shocker. You can connect your wallet to it, and maybe that's where I didn't want to do that, because I'd never recommend doing it. But you can also go to the very bottom of the website and you can check out their privacy, terms and conditions, and risk disclosure. And when you click on them, guess where they go? They just go back to the homepage, because that's basically saying they don't go anywhere. So that was my first thing. And I thought, oh, do I want to spend 2 or 3 hours of my life reviewing this website? And I can see at first glance, all what they're doing is using the XRP name to give themselves credibility. So let's go get started. And here you are. Now you need a referrer ID. And I go, oh, that's right. This stuff used to really excite me. Another website that I could expose. And then what I could do is I could go to behind MLM, and I would basically, oh my God, I can basically feed him information and my content will come up on his site and he'll give me the credit. He calls it the tip of the hat. And that's awesome when you're working with other people. And he's brilliant. We don't work together, but I provide him information. So if I go down here, oh my God, we've got some good stuff here today. Oh my goodness. So these are all people that I've done, blogs on. And I'm going to have to open this now. So what I'm saying is, sometimes it's hard to get out of bed in the morning. I don't know that one. And fight these scammers when you feel like sometimes you're doing it alone. And I'm blessed because I've got a team of Avengers who work tirelessly with me. And for the last 3 weeks, I've been a bit harvest another one. So these are 3 scams. And, it's just hard work sometimes, especially when I was expecting, all these ones here I'm opening, these are scams that I've actually gone after myself. And it's really cool when we see not a YouTuber, but other people fighting these scams like Wi-Fi. So over the last month, we've done videos on, I don't know what you call it, LEV AI. Is it Lever AI? Lever AI? And if you go down here and read all about it, you'll find it's just multi-level marketing, blah, 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 blah. And somewhere down here, often I'll get a tip of the hat. It's a wee bit of kudos for Danny. But, yep, I've already done a blog about this one. But this one here, I was in Bloomberg, and Jarvis has now come out with another Ponzi scheme and scam. And he's telling people that he's going to give them, he's letting them stake tokens in BTCC. Is it BTCC? And it's like saying to somebody, we're going to give you something that's worth absolutely nothing. And if you pay a little bit extra, we'll let you stake something that's worth absolutely nothing. And it reminds me of when Siri, is it Siri, came out on the iPhone, and you asked it what the Cookie Monster, you'd go, what is 0 times 0? And it would come back with this really funny thing about if you have 0 cookies and you divide 0 by 0, you finish up with 0. Well, this is like Jarvis's stuff. And I haven't looked at this before I went live, but this guy has been is associated with Sam Lee. So it goes back to actually, he hasn't gone back far enough. It's actually Hypertech Group, Hypercapital, Hyperfund. And then it turned into HyperVerse, HyperNation, then HyperNation, HyperCosmos. And then we heard Sam Lee come out of the woodwork after fleeing Australia with 58 million, and he started up Hyper One. And then we've got Stable Deo, Stable Opinion, VidiLook, Wea or Satoshi, Boomerang Trade. And this guy here just keeps going. And look, behind, this is the kudos I get.
Behind MLM never formally reviewed Liquid Pay, but as per research by Danny D. Heck, the scheme sold debit cards tied to Visa's network.
So there we go. So that to me is just beautiful, that other people are actually referring to my content on my website. And to be honest, guys, it keeps me going. Is Jarvis in bed after having a stroke, claiming that the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger caused him to have the stroke. He's claiming to everybody that he's suing me for $300,000. And we've got video footage of him smoking. And that's so cool. So it is so nice when we see other not YouTubers, but other content creators putting out content about these scam bags. It gives us more credibility. So why am I, probably a good question, why am I feeling a bit flat today? Well, 2 hours ago, I was meant to have a meeting with one of the biggest fighting organizations on the planet. And we arranged a meeting to be 2 hours ago. And I got an email from the government organization telling me they want to do a Microsoft Teams meeting, but they couldn't really get their head around my time and their time. So they were trying to arrange a time that would be suitable for both parties. And I gave them an email telling them that they can go to this, world time clock and they can find the time in New Zealand. And then I gave them a wee reminder that I don't care what time of day it is. I'm available anytime. Just let me know. Please do not let's hinder this investigation that we're currently doing by worrying about my sleep patterns. I'm just available ASAP. I'm working like a demon. We're working around the clock. And there's so many other scams and things that we're fighting at the meantime. As you can see, these are just ones that we have, just off memory, this one here hired a fake actor. We found his acting career to be the CEO, and they did a royal gala event, and this guy here turned up, and it was just all bogus bullshit, poos and wees. And, we just, and then we see, we get like Wi-Fi. It's another one that I've done. These are all in the last month, basically. Well, most of them, some of them aren't, but most of them are in the last month. So when I get a new scam, I look at it and I think, do I want to spend my time and energy? Do I want to use the people that have trusted me and donated to me, and they've given me money to do research on these scams? Who am I actually working for? Like, is this scam really so appetizing to people that they have to chunk in there with their USDT and start biting into it like it's a juicy apple. It's so exciting. Like, when does the sense of social responsibility overlap? Where does common sense come into play? Where does the talk of, the crypto and the blockchain and decentralization and all those words that people want to hear, when a scammer has interlaced and sprinkled all his bullshit all over the sandwich or the meal that you're about to eat, where you think those words are changing the flavor of what you're eating? You're going to eat a scam sandwich, and some scammer has come out there and sprinkled all these keywords all over it that make you think that you're eating something different. At what point do you have to sit here and, before you bite into something like this, have some sense of social responsibility? And while I'm on my high horse, we had somebody give us a whole lot of information just a few weeks ago, which basically ignited us to do an investigation into a massive Ponzi scheme. It could be a $500 million Ponzi scheme. And, can I remain anonymous? Well, yes, of course you can. That's what we say. And then they go, can you tell me how much you invested? Oh, I don't want to tell you that. And the next minute, we've been tracking this guy. We've been monitoring airplane flights, flight logs, the whole 9 yards. Next minute, we get a photo of my informant celebrating with a big, massive scammer on my desk. And I'm going, what the heck? Here's somebody who's been providing us useful intel, and now he's in bed with a scammer, and he's been deceiving us as well, potentially. But it didn't cause any harm because we're just so cool. But I'm just thinking, people don't realize the seriousness of what they do. But let's not dwell on that. Of course not. And nice to see people in the chat room. Susan Goldstein. Oh my God, the Avengers make me crack up. Right. So what got me so excited about doing a review on this scam? Well, it comes down to this lovely guy here, and his name is Ryan. Now, we've if you look at my bookmarks, which I'll show you for a second, you come down to Ryan Conley. He actually thinks that he's part of the Terminator family. And if you look at all the red buttons here, these are all the YouTube channel that Ryan has had that we've tracked him. So we've done a This Is Your Life moment with Ryan. We're in correspondence with a lot of people who know him. And then up comes, here I am literally researching about this scam. And this was...
Welcome to Zab, XRP AI BOT, where your XRP grows.
Excellent, Ryan. So Ryan's grabbed their video and restreamed it. It's only at 320 DPI, which tells me that he's still probably in Bali and doesn't have a fast internet connection. It probably would have taken him 4 days to download and re-upload this video. And here he is promoting the same Ponzi scheme and scam that I've just done a review on. And then I thought, that's really weird. Why would he be doing that? And why would he upload something at 360 DPI? Now, if you don't know Ryan is actually on what they call the Elon Musk dust. And that is a horse tranquilizer drug. And he basically got online and told everyone else he was giving it up. He's not going to do it anymore because it seems to fry his brain. So I'm just going to show you that video because it's quite, well, it's not funny, it's quite sad. So first of all, I'm going to show you, this is Ryan doing toad medicine ceremony. And he's thrown up in a bucket with some random person, which I won't hear this because I don't want to get a rating on this video. And this is him. They put some poison on your back, and then a few minutes later you start hallucinating and you start throwing up in a bucket. But he sat there with his mate who was thrown up in a bucket, and then you've got this person that comes and empties the bucket for you. And this is meant to be some amazing experience that can literally kill you, but that's the sort of stuff that Ryan does. So that was exciting. And then we've got here a full confession.
Okay, so it's been known as that, and then it's been interesting. We're going to talk about, first of all, you know, how ketamine has evolved in the United States and, you know, beyond. But they start off with a horse tranquilizer. Then what happened is there's been clinics out there. I suffered from serious depression living in America for so long, knowing that the world was possible to bring into a better state of existence, and that's why I plant-based medicine.
Here you go. Listen to this.
Hello, everyone. I'm coming clean right now about something that I'm not going to say battling with. It was more, I'm into biohacking. I'm into trying new things. I love psychedelics. I love plant-based medicine. And I love to see what the human body, mind, spirit, all the potential of what the human body, this life experience is all about. And so I'm going to share with you what has taken place in the last 60 days since I came to Bali. And yes, I admit that I am now 5 days clean. I am 5 days sober completely. You guys have probably watched some of my videos here in the past few months. And you're kind of like, Ryan looks like he's kind of going off the deep end. Ryan looks like he's on something. Yes, I admit I was on the Elon Musk dust, as I call it, the Elon Musk dust, as I call it.
Yeah, so there's a full confession there that he's on the Elon Musk dust. So I don't need to focus on that, but it's just we've been watching Ryan, and I kind of feel like he's part of our Ponzi scam investigator. You know, and this guy here, this YouTube channel, 390 videos. It was created back in 2006, you know, so there's nearly 19 years ago. He's always been somebody he's ditched his family. This one here, 19 videos, and that was 2016, so it's not so old. But he's that guy he's like a dreams chaser. You know, this one's got 17 videos. This was 2016. So we've got all these videos of Ryan, you know, chasing the dream, wanting crypto to become something on the planet. And to be honest, it's sad, but it's interesting. And I know the detrimental effects it's had on his family, just by what I've found out. And it's just a waste of somebody who was somebody who's now nobody, except he's living in Bali, stringing his life along with drugs. And everyone's still concerned about him, and he's ditched his family, his daughters. I think he's got 2 daughters, or a daughter and a son, I can't remember, but it's not really relevant. But it's just, yeah, so then I saw this next video.
Got a meeting happening here as well. Hello, guys. Hello. There's lots of people here. Yes, nice to see you. So we've got a lot of people here. Lots of meetings are happening. I'm also, there is a lot of meetings are happening here. At the moment, I am in the London office today. So things are really, really good here. Yeah, things are going really, really fast. We got teams growing everywhere, every single part of the world. The teams are growing, and some of the biggest names in this industry has already signed up with us. Let me show you around where I am. This is London, and this is how things are at the moment. Things are going really good.
Everything's fantastic. Normal shit, same shit, different day. Makes me crack up. You know, this guy here, I can guarantee you that this office is Regis, and it's just a shared office space that they've hired, and they shove shit like this down your throat to give you some sort of idea that it's going to be, you know, give them some credibility. So I go in there and I start investigating these scams, and it is actually breathtaking to see what people want to believe. And I'll get criticism because people will say I don't understand like XRP or doggies. Oh, doggy. Are you comfortable there? But, you know, I have to go through and, but if you are thinking about investing in this XRP AI bot, then go to Behind MOM and do a wee bit of a search for any AI bots and just see how many reviews you can find on how stupid these AI bot ideas are. And then come back to this video and listen to the next word. So Pixel's sitting here quite comfy. He's going to be on my lap until he has enough. And he's clinging on to me like a little koala bear, aren't you? He's beautiful. You're right there. He loves cuddling dad. So we're going to listen to this and see if you can absorb it.
Every week, people donate so I can choose which scams to investigate. This time, I've spent that support digging into a scheme called XRP AI BOT, ZAB.
Yeah, so thank you for those people who have supported me. And this is what I do with your money. So hopefully I save some people.
It came onto my radar because one of the most notorious Ponzi promoters I've been tracking for years, Ryan Conley, uploaded their sales pitch to his YouTube channel.
Yeah. So I got tipped off by somebody actually in WhatsApp originally. And I just get these random WhatsApp messages because I still have WhatsApp. And then I basically ask them if they want to sponsor a review and I get crickets. So then I've taken this one and decided to review. But when I saw Ryan involved, that merits my time and energy, and also it's a good investment. So let's have a listen. And Pixel's fast asleep now. He's just cuddling into dad.
He's since doubled down, filming inside what he calls their London HQ with CEO Ryan, bragging about leaders flying in from Italy, Romania, Japan, and Cambodia.
Look, I've been to Cambodia. I've been to Romania. I've been to Italy. I've actually been to Japan as well. I just can't see anyone from Cambodia actually being anyone with money. The only thing I saw in Cambodia was, like, at the time there was only 30 casinos, but now there's meant to be 130 casinos. And when I was invited to go to the Global Financial Crime Summit, I actually met the chief of police for Cambodian, and I asked him about the casinos that they have, and I said, how come the casinos are owned by China and leased back to the Cambodian people, but when you go in there, they all use US dollars? And he goes, oh, no, they're not owned by China. He said they're just all owned by Chinese names. And I'm like, oh, my God. But anyway, I don't know that makes sense to you. But anyway, so here I am speaking to the chief of police for Cambodia. That guy had 5 cell phones and didn't go on the internet because they thought they could get hacked. Everything they do is they bump phones together to get information off one phone to another phone because they're so worried about their technology getting hacked. But anyway, so I just can't see much. I don't see why you'd show off the fact that you've got people from Cambodia flying in to be part of a opportunity, especially seeing what they're claiming in this video is that XRP is going to be the Donald Trump's new currency for America. Oh, I just missed it. But this isn't about XRP. This is actually about using XRP to get you to buy into a multi-level marketing Ponzi scheme. This isn't working out for me, Pixel. Are you happy there? Okay, let's carry on. Oh, here we go. Let's go to the next paragraph. Oh my goodness, now we've stuffed it up. Trying to do this one-handed. I think I just hit refresh. Okay, so let's see what we've got here.
On the surface, XRP AI BOT claims to be an AI-powered arbitrage platform built on XRP. But once you scratch beneath the shiny PDF, AI-generated YouTube videos, and staged office theatrics, it's clear. This is a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, so it gets better. So we've got an AI-powered presentation isn't proof that it's a real company, just saying.
A PowerPoint presentation is not proof. PDF. The centerpiece of XRP AI BOT's pitch is a 24-page presentation, translated into multiple languages and plastered across their website's media section for easy downloading. This isn't a business plan or a regulated prospectus. It's a cartoon brochure dressed up as finance.
Yeah, so they're just giving the promoters of this easy content to... So I'll go into a Zoom meeting and anybody could download this. Anyone could edit this. Anyone can read the disclaimer out. And here's a 24-page, PDF, which is meant to tell you, it just... market cap, 150 plus billion. Hong Kong Savings Bank. All these names are good, aren't they? Swift, XRP, slow, fast. It's just all this bullshit. Here's pictures with I presume Brian Gallerhouse. His photo of Donald Trump here is meant to mean something. And look, they've even pointed at him to make sure. And if you do a reverse image search on that picture, it's everywhere. So I've assumed that that's person. That girl there, well, she's nobody. I couldn't find her anywhere, but I did find a whole lot of other women. Welcome to XRP. The XAB must stand for XRP AI BOT. Isn't this great? Look at this, beautiful. They've even got little wee AI men. Oh, who's this guy? This is Dr. Jackson Van Munter. Munter? Don't know his last name. And look, packages. Of course we have packages, ladies and gentlemen. You need to have a package to run a Ponzi scheme. Sonic Airdrop rewards ×2. So if you go out there and you recruit it, and you recruit as many people as you can, they're going to instantly double your investment, which is just fantastic. 500 XRP plus becomes Sonic with 50% effort. So 50% effort, I don't know quite how that works. One-step process, start bot once in 70 hours. I don't know what that means. Restart bot once in 70 hours. Potential earnings. Oh my God, look how much money I can make. I just need to give them my money first. You do wonder why these companies won't just invest in themselves and be done with it. I mean, these companies have done remarkably well. They just need to use their own money to invest in their own companies. They don't need your money, but for some reason they need your money. Instant automated payouts through smart contracts. Well, a smart contract, I did see a real clicker the other day that made me laugh. And the smart contract had a audit. What do they call it? An audit? Audit? No, what do they call it? I've forgotten the name of it. Susie's going to have a laugh. She knows what I mean. It starts. They had an audit done, but they had an audit done on the deposits, and it still failed, but it was okay, and it needed a bit of improvement. And anyway, but when it come to the withdrawal side of it, there was no audit done on the withdrawal side of it. So it was a stupid audit. I'll remember the name later on. It's not really important, but they do all these things to deceive you, which is so 3 active incomes, direct bonus 8%. Level income. Oh, yes, talk about income. Don't forget they read out a disclaimer at the start telling you this was not a financial product and do not judge their performance by previous performance stuff. So it just goes on, level of income, team bonuses, ambassador. Oh, hello, I'm ambassador number 2. I'm ambassador number 5. I'm ambassador number 5. Come on, wake up, guys. I'm a Ruby investor. Oh my God, you really scanned that many people? Sapphire, diamond, black diamond. Is it crown diamond? I think it's not clown diamond, is it? No, that's my Certic. Thank you, Susie. So if you've got a Certic audit done, they do them on part of the company, but not all the company. And they did a Certic report on the deposits. So how they got the money into the platform, they did the Certic report. Are you comfy there, Pixel? Yeah, so it just makes me sort of that's the one I've used in my thumbnail. This is their roadmap. I think they have a yellow paper, white paper, and then a purple paper or some other paper. And this is what you meant to see in a roadmap, not a friggin' PDF with a road on it with little wee location markers like you'd find on Google. What do they call that thing? Google Maps. I mean, this is not a white paper. This is a PDF. So I just wanted to show you. And look, there's another lovely girl here with a thumbs up. And because she's got a thumbs up and she's happy, when you invest in this company, you're going to be absolutely awesome. And look, it even looks like, if you look at the logo, I was just going to say it looks like a yacht. And then I just read the name of it, XAB Yacht Club. Yes, it's sold out. Oh, you've missed an opportunity once again. Fear of missing out, they call that one. And now you can check out everything here and go. So that's the PDF. So if you're on the blog, which if you want to follow along, if I can do this one-handed, we're going to carry this on one-handed, up my Pixel. Pixel's exhausted. So there's my blog. It's in the description of the video you're watching as well. So there's a 24-page presentation. And inside it, you'll find cartoon robots and Sonic-inspired mascots offering Sonic Airdrops. A fake founder, Doctor. This is sometimes so comical. I just have to laugh when I'm trying to actually even present it. But let's see if we can do
A fake founder, Dr. Jackson Van Mueller, supposedly a Belgian PhD in aeronautics.
Oh my God, we've got an Eric Nordic, can't even say it, person who's the founder of this wonderful AI bot thing. It's amazing.
Guaranteed profits, with lines like, the arbitrage system only executes trades when a profit is guaranteed.
What's missing? Come on, guys, help me out here. Put a 7 in the chat room, perhaps. But let's go.
What's missing? No audited smart contracts, no company registration documents, no evidence of real trading activity.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to prove that we've got a company. We don't need to show you that how we make our money. We don't need to give you the address of the smart contracts. We don't need to let you know who created them. We don't need to let you link to all the other people that we may be associated through the blockchain. It's just absolutely stupid. And if you search for this doctor, he doesn't have a digital footprint, doesn't link to everything, Pixel. He just doesn't do it. It's just not an investment for a puppy. Pixel's 3 going on 2. You right there, Pix? Comfy? Oh, you're pretty heavy. No more. Oh, he's cuddling in the back of me now. Right, so let's have a listen to this part.
If your financial due diligence is based on a PowerPoint PDF filled with mascots and slogans like empowering the future of crypto arbitrage, you're not investing, you're being recruited into a Ponzi.
Oh my God, this is similar to the last video I did and the one before. So let's have a look. We'll go down to this level here. Hopefully we'll hit the right
The Ponzi
buttons.
math problem one of the slides boasts. Packages give you the power to choose better value bots that generate higher daily rewards starting from up to 1% daily. That number is all you need to know this is a scam.
Yeah, 1% per day. Does anyone not have a calculator? I have a calculator. I'm not very good on the calculator, to be honest. I'm better at asking ChatGPT. Let's just do this for shits and giggles, okay? Let's go to Danny's ChatGPT. Open up ChatGPT. I'm going to ask it a question. If I invested $10,000 and they were offering me, now I'll put 1% daily interest, and I just let it compound over 12 months, how much money would I have in 12 months' time? Okay, so this is the questions you should be asking yourself. So there's the question. If you invested $10,000 and they were offering 1% daily interest and you let it compound for 12 months, how much money would I have in 12 months' time? Let's see. I'll just see if I can move it over here. 12 months' time, you invested $10,000. Just $10,000. Convert the interest and multiplier. 12 months multiplier. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, I don't know what's step 5. Step 4. Okay. So you invest $10,000 and what they are alleging is that you will come out with $377,834 in 12 months. So I'm just going to have to read that, make sure I'm not misleading everyone here, because that just sounds unbelievable. It's too good to be true.
So after 12 months, you'd have about $377,834. This shows why Ponzi schemes and HyperVerse love quoting 1% daily returns. It looks small, but it snowballs into impossible numbers that no legitimate investment can sustain. Do you want me to also show you what it would look like if you only withdrew weekly instead of compounding daily? That's another common trick they used.
Oh, excellent. Let's do that as well. Let's just go all in, eh? Do this all. This whole podcast is going to be... okay, so they've added all that up. If you withdrawed weekly, withdrawing weekly, I don't even know how that works. Comparison. So you at the end of the day, if you withdrawed weekly, you're going to have $47,000. So you don't want to withdraw. Oh, well, there you go, guys. It's too good to be true. So let's see what it says, because some of this was written with ChatGPT. So let's see what else it says.
That number is all you need to know this is a scam. 1% daily compounded equals 3,678% per year. Their hyper package at 1.2% daily equals 4,400% per year.
Gets
For
better.
comparison, Warren Buffett's long-term average, 20% annually. The world's top hedge funds, rarely above 30% in their best years. XRP AI BOT, claiming 200x higher returns, guaranteed, with no risk.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't a high risk investment, ladies and gentlemen. This just happens. You've just stumbled across the best opportunity of a lifetime, and other people, and this is a groundbreaking opportunity that you're going to miss out on if you don't act fast.
If anyone could really pull 1.2% per day forever, they'd quietly be the richest person alive. They wouldn't be begging strangers on YouTube to buy cartoon packages.
That's like I'm saying. If it was so good and their bot was generating all the interest, then why don't they just invest in themselves? But they don't. So let's have a listen to one of these quotes.
The Sonic Airdrop circus. Then comes the most ridiculous part of their deck, the Sonic Airdrops. According to their pitch, once the direct volume is the same as your package goes Sonic, and you start receiving double the amount of airdrops.
Oh my God. So that means you're going to get $600 and something thousand a year, if I've got that right. As long as you promote it, though.
This is nothing more than a recruitment gimmick. Bring in enough people, and your fake payouts double. They've literally gamified a Ponzi payout system with cartoon hedgehog bars.
You can't make this shit up, can you? People believe this. Like, do I have to start taking ketamine along with Ryan, and then I have to believe this is sustainable? And if you go back and, like I said with Ryan here, I mean, I can just go to his YouTube channel and I click on videos. He's got 683 videos, and all I need to do is keep going through. Now, somebody in the chat room asked whether Bit Harvest is still around. Yeah, they just had their year anniversary a wee while ago, and because of that, it's definitely not a Ponzi scheme or a scam, because I've managed to make it last for. I mean, you got to laugh at this. Look at this. Here's Ryan in between his crypto career, drinking poison. So in a in a toad ceremony, and then the next video, here he is telling everyone he even killed the mouse, and that was disgusting. He had this beautiful mouse, and he killed the mouse. I'm going to have to find. Don't worry, you won't see it. He killed it, but if you go down to his shorts, in here somewhere, he was playing with a mouse, and he finished up killing the damn thing. And it used to be this amazing little wee. There he is. There. He basically manhandled this thing so much.
What you got right there? A little Rocco. You see little Rocco? There he is, my little baby. Rocco.
Rocco got killed by Ryan.
Love you, baby. Такой скромный, маленький.
Look at him.
Маленький.
Yeah, give him kissy.
Как твои дела?
Yes,
Как
that's
твои
my
дела? Маленький пупсик? Ты маленький пупсик?
That was just before he died and killed
Не
it.
бойся, я тебя не обижу. Я тебя не обижу. Ты такой маленький, крошечный вообще.
Yeah, but if you go down here, you'll see he's probably deleted it. But I don't think he cares. But he killed the little mouse. I couldn't believe it. And in the meantime, so here he is on the internet, promoting every Ponzi scheme and scam you can think of, telling everyone this is the future of the planet, doing drugs, switching girlfriends out left, right, and centre. We don't even know how he sustains himself. It's absolutely just like absolutely crazy. And one of these videos, which was unlisted, which I managed to get my hands on, he's chucks himself in amongst all the military and starts acting like an idiot, where they were too embarrassed to even talk to him. And that was in one of my other videos. But yeah, I've done a This Is Your Life video. And often, I've found him in Zoom meetings.
What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to go ahead and show you the X3 ban system, but x3.com I think is what it is. But this is what it looks like right here. I haven't
In fact,
two sets.
it's just the type of people that we have believing that these Ponzi schemes are not Ponzi schemes. Imagine your bank. Good news. Your savings account just went Sonic, Mr. DeHeck. You have doubled your interest. You'll laugh at them. You'd laugh them out of the branch. XRP AI bot expects you to clap like children because their PDF is so colourful. Oh my God. Right, the fake founder. So let's read about him.
The fake founder. The deck proudly presents Dr. Jackson Van Mueller, an alleged Belgian PhD in aeronautics, who pivoted from drones to Bitcoin mining in 2013. He's described as the brain behind the arbitrage bot. His slide is covered in logos from Boston Dynamics, Quantum Systems, Dell, and Scale. Here's the reality: he doesn't exist. No academic papers, no professional footprint, no crypto history.
Right, so we just did a wee searchy-worchy for him on the internet. Some of his accolades you would think would be everywhere, all over the internet, but we can only find him. I don't need to go into my LinkedIn doctors, medical centers, but if you know where he is and if he really does exist and I got that wrong, please get him to contact me. I'd love to have a wee interview with him. Just saying. And what about logos? Here we go.
And the logos, stolen. None of those companies have anything to do with XRP AI BOT. This is scammer theater. Invent a genius founder, slap on famous brand logos, and hope nobody checks. It's exactly what OneCoin did with Dr. Ruja.
I hate mentioning OneCoin because there's all these articles out there about me saying that I used to be in OneCoin, like I said at the beginning. So if you come down here and you can go to Danny DeHeck Facts, even here, you can actually read all about me. And here it talks about how I were part of the OneCoin thing. This is all information to discredit me, which is quite funny because if you go into it, it doesn't really talk that favorably about me. But if you go to the bottom of these articles, it actually tells you that this is powered by Blogger, which is Google, and it was designed by Danny DeHeck. So Danny DeHeck set up a website to discredit himself. And people often quote to me and go, "Oh, I've read about you on the internet." And I go, "Oh, that's good." So I wrote to Google and I go, "This information that's hosted by me, theoretically, can you please remove it?" And they come back and they go, "Well, we want you to prove that you are really Danny DeHeck." And I go, "Okay. And we want you to give us your company details so we can prove it, blah, blah, blah." And then I do all that. And then they come back and go, "Oh, well, you need to reach out to the journalist." And the journalist is myself. And I said, "Well, there's no contact details on this website, so I can't contact anybody. So could you please provide me the journalist's contact details so I can write to myself to tell myself to remove this information?" And this is the wee circus I play. Now, the amount of information I get removed off the internet is quite amazing. For example, you can help me out. If you're watching it and you really love me, what you can do is you can go to deheck.com right here. And as I say this, I've got this guy called John Citizen, and he keeps writing bad reviews about me. Go to my Contact Us button, which is above my head, and you go write review. And on here, you can write me a smashing 5-star review about how you love my videos and you think I'm a good guy. If you do, most of my people who correspond with me don't want to be, they want to keep it anonymous. So it's a catch-22 really. But if you go here and write about me and post that with your email, that would be fair enough. But the point of this here, which is really interesting, is if you search for now, a few months ago, I had like all these bad reviews from scammers. And now they've even removed some of my good reviews. But I've literally sent 150 emails to Trustpilot telling them that their system is a scam and they don't want 1-star reviews on their platform. They only want 5-star reviews because they're hoping that I'm going to pay $200 a month, yes, $200 a month, and have their widget on my website to show off how wonderful I am. So the only people that are going to buy that service is people that are getting 5-star reviews. But I said to them that I want to become an informant for them and let them know who's running a scam or not. And I used the example of, so you can write me a review if you like. That would be lovely. Really appreciate that. But you can go through here and you can read that what they've done is they've literally decided to shut me up, and they've literally removed all 1-star reviews. And now I'm talking to the top dog at Trustpilot. And when I get a review from anyone that writes a 1-star review, they will remove it. Now that's manipulation, isn't it? Isn't that fantastic? So I said to them, well, now we've got this bonding relationship together. There's a company out there called Liquid Pay. and they have paid you. I don't even know how to spell it. How's it? Liquid? I think it is liquid. Liquid. They might have already removed it. We've got to have a look now. We've gone this far. We didn't come this far to only come this far. Liquid Pay. All right. So here we go. So we've got 3 Liquid Pays. Oh, look, they've got Liquid Pay DE. LiquidPay.com is actually me, and Liquid Finance is their new domain name. So to give you in perspective, if you went to liquid.finance, you would find they have about 170 reviews. LiquidPay.com is another scam that I've been busting, and they that's me defaming them. So if you go to Liquid without the Q, liquidpay.com, you'll find a website where I've set up to say this is a scam. This is the same scam that Bloomberg had been investigating for 10 months, and I was in the video on Bloomberg. They had their domain name shut down by, well, we got told they got their domain name shut down by the FMA here in New Zealand. This is how stupid the world I live in. Now, it's a bit of a story, but you'll follow it, and if it needs to be verified, let me know and I'll tell you. After they got their website shut down, so their website used to be called liquid.finance. The FMA in New Zealand got their website shut down. Within 2 days maybe, they got their new website domain name released, and now they've had to start. So if you went to the old website domain that's been shut down by a government organisation, and you come down here, oh, have they still got it? They've got 173 reviews. They've got a few bad ones thanks to my Avengers, but all these reviews were given by people who only have ever given 1 review. And you can pay for this and have these reviews. So everyone here that you see, I don't know if you can see it clear enough because I'm struggling with a doggy on my thing sleeping. 1 review, 1 review, 1 review, 1 review. So I've gone back to Trustpilot and I said, well, how do you allow people who have never used Trustpilot to write reviews to give a scam company a place to get credibility? So, and I said the domain name, Trust Liquid, has been shut down by a government. Here's the paperwork to prove it. And then they go fire up a new domain name and they now call themselves Liquid Pay, but they have only got 8 reviews. And, and they're worrying, and here's one there from me. So I write these reviews, and see, this review has been removed because the scam company goes back to them and says he hasn't got scammed by us before. Well, he's not a customer of ours. So Trustpilot then removed my review. And it's just a stupid game I've been playing. So that's one of my mates. G'day, Steve. He's wrote 35 reviews. He's given them a 2-star review because then it doesn't get flagged. If you give them a 1-star review, their automated system gets flagged. They don't want 1-star reviews. It's just ridiculous. So, so these are great. So these are this is what we battle with. Now, this guy here is a New Zealander. Well, he's got AU. I'm sure he's a New Zealander. I'm pretty sure. I thought he's a New Zealander. But he's been promoting every Tom, Dick and scam. If I went in here, I'll probably find the 7 reviews he's given: Liquid Pay, Seek Pass, IP Cloud App, CoinJar. You can guarantee these are all scams. So what I'm getting at is Liquid Pay is a friggin' scam site, and they facilitate and look after people that don't need my ears cleaned. Just saying, okay. So it is kind of funny when you know the hidden agenda of these companies. But anyway, if you want to go give me a Trustpilot review, it's much appreciated. That's the point of it. Yes, and these sites that you read, if you read about me on One Pilot, just bear in mind that these people out there who are trying to stop me. And if you don't get flack unless you're over the target, is what I sort of say.
The YouTube lies, in their own words on YouTube. XRP AI BOT uses AI avatars with robotic voices to spin their lies. One video claims, if only 25% of SWIFT transactions were replaced by XRP, 1 XRP would be worth $10,000. SWIFT is not a coin, it's a messaging network. XRP is not replacing it. This is deliberate misinformation. Another claim.
Yeah, people don't do. I was speaking to somebody today, and they said that it was one of our informants who's gone rogue and decided to fly over to Germany and party up with Christopher Delgado. And he wants rock solid evidence, proof. He wants the head investigator's email address so that he can find out whether his investment is safe or not. Anyway, long story short is I said, why don't you prove to me that the information that you got told that they were doing with your money when you invested your $100,000 isn't a Ponzi scheme or a scam. So turning the tides on people who want to believe this is true and genuine, telling me that they want rock solid evidence that something I'm telling is a scam is a scam. I'm asking them to prove that their investment is legitimate and prove to me that they have got the smart contracts, prove to me that they're buying property and making 60% profit in a year with other people's money. And then they go, oh, he goes, I'm not very good with that sort of stuff. I'm just like giving people my money. And I said, have you made more money than you've put in? Oh, I haven't added it up yet. So yeah, that's what people say. So why do we have to prove it's a scam? Why don't you prove that something like this is genuine and real?
And of course, the returns. Your earning potential goes up to 400% through active affiliation income, and up to 300% through passive rewards. That's 700% promised ROI. No legitimate financial product talks like this. It's Ponzi language, plain and simple.
Yeah, and I think it's like religion in a way, not poking anyone's religion, but I think if you get dramatized, if you get gaslighted enough, you start to believe it's true. And then you start to believe different variations of things that are true because it's like the dripping tap, it gets the attention after a while. And I think people's realism goes out the window. I mean, if I gave you this information 15 years ago, you would have told me no one will believe this shit. But because it's in your face every day, and lots of people are investing, even though they might be the one hoping that you're going to build their downlines, you start to believe it's real and you stop questioning the basics and fundamental. What's happened to entrepreneurship? Why can't we say to people, start a business? What happened to this scenario where you get a product or provide a service and you charge a client enough to cover your time and expenses? You keep that client happy. You build up a client base, and then one day you might be lucky enough to sell your business for millions of dollars. But no, not these days. What you do is you wait for somebody to die in your family, you get their inheritance money, and you get $100,000 or $200,000 together, and you just hand it over to a scammer who says he's going to make you a gazillionaire, and you're good with that? Come on, guys. Let's wake up. I mean, this company here, the stupid stuff they say, it's just, you can't make this shit up. Let's listen to about the lovely pop words Sonic and see what they say. Here we go. Next line.
The system pays you airdrops 40 to 120 times a day. If you buy a 500 XRP package and bring one person in, you go Sonic and start earning double.
Here we go.
It's textbook multi-level marketing. No mention of audited trading results. No blockchain addresses. Just buy packages, recruit others, and maybe you'll go Sonic. Conley brags about leaders joining from Italy, Romania, Japan, and Cambodia. He celebrates yacht club package sales of 2,000 to 5,000 XRP a pop, and he hypes a Barcelona convention on November 15th as the official launch.
Oh, yes, right. It hasn't even launched yet and they're making these profits. But you need to get in quick, fear of missing out. And because they're going to have a whiz-bang pop evening event, if it ever happens, which it probably won't, you've just got to believe that's going to happen. And there's no doubt in their minds because, if you look at Ryan, everything that he says has never eventuated, not one thing, except Bit Harvest, because that's still going. It's been going for more than 12 months now. But how long can you keep the Ponzi scheme and scam going? Hey, Pixel, what are you looking at? You're so cute today, aren't you? You're just like all mushy in Dad's hands. Don't look at me like that.
If you've seen HyperVerse or Validus, you've seen this script before: events, offices, conventions, leaders, and hype. These are theatre productions designed to make victims believe they are part of something global, right before the rug is pulled.
Yeah, the magic rug. You've been... I remember the genie. Remember watching the genie? No, the Aladdin, and he was cruising around on a magic rug. Do you want to hop down? Do you want to hop down so Daddy can do a proper YouTube broadcast? Oh, the withdrawal trap. This is the part. This is the part you didn't read in the terms and conditions. Remember when we went to the website and we scooted down to the bottom and we brought up those big terms of use, privacy, and risk disclosure that went nowhere? Well, here's your here they all are. So let's have a listen and see what you missed.
The withdrawal trap. Dig deeper into the mechanics and you'll see how the scam is engineered. 10% withdrawal fee, skimming victim money immediately, bot restarts every 70 hours, forcing members to log in and re-engage, giving the illusion of activity. Sonic multipliers, dangling double rewards to pressure people into recruiting. These aren't features, they are controls. They slow withdrawals, encourage reinvestment, and buy the scammers time before the inevitable collapse.
I was feeling a bit off mark today, and then I read these. I chuck a whole lot of information into ChatGPT, and I tell it to spit out a draft blog. And then I read this paragraph, and then I tell it, you just produced the draft blog 3 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden the paragraph that was really good has now been minimized down to nothing. And this was probably a reasonable good example of that. They had this brilliant information, and then when you ask it to do a blog final, it just chops up a big chunk of the blog that you really wanted to emphasize on. But why do they have a 10% withdrawal fee? That's to stop you from, I don't want to lose 10% of my money. I'm a gazillionaire on the app. So if I take out all my money, I'm going to lose 10% of my investment, and I'm better off just leaving that in there. And the bot restarts. Exactly what they say there, guys. You can't make this shit up. They do this. Like, we were busting one called Boomerang. And Boomerang was an arbitrage trading platform that if you paid a $500 license, you would get $1 million worth of flash loan money to go and do some arbitrage trading. And they told people that if they paid $500 for a license, that they would make $1,500 a day. And they said the very next day, you buy 3 new licenses. Of course you do. And then you do the same, and then you make 4,500. And then you do that, and blah, blah, blah. And it just goes on and on and on. But it got to the point where on market day, they overloaded the system. And they told everybody that they can do 1 trade a day. And this was literally meaning that people would make 30 to 50 cents a day who had paid $500. This is what these companies do. Anyway, if you were well behaved, they were going to increase the amount of trades you could do per day to 2. But then you had to log in every 12 hours. And then they must have had a bug in their system. And then they were going to make it 4. And then you would have to be up every 6 hours. So that means if you did it, let's just say they gave you a trade every hour. That means you could make $7 a day if you were up every hour doing a trade. So you'd be a walking zombie, sleep deprived, trying to get your $500 back. And then they shut down the website because we exposed it so badly that they lost. We showed that the website was giving everyone the trades. It was just absolutely ridiculous. And long story short on that one is they finished up refunding everyone into their worthless BTCC token. And then now, if you're at the start of this video, you would have seen that they've got this new, Chavis has got this new opportunity, which I don't know what it's all about. But basically, you can use your worthless BTTC token to get a discount of 40% to buy this new scam he's got, or but you still have to pay 60% of it with fresh USDT. But they'll just restrict they're just doing this to see who's dumb enough engaged. Because when you've got an engaged audience, basically you're running a circus or a carnival, and the audience there are the people that have got money in their pocket. And it's just like asking, Pixel, you right there, mate? He's all curled up. Yep, just relax. That's the boy. So that's quite funny. These aren't features, they are controls. They slow withdrawals, encourage reinvestment, and buy the scammer time before it collapses. And this was the part that I just noticed on the website. I always like to go through the website, and let's have a listen.
Dead links, fake policies, even their website footer gives them away. At the bottom, you'll find links to privacy policy, terms of use, and risk disclosure. Click them, and you get nothing. They don't exist. Why? Because this isn't a registered business. It's a temporary cash grab. They know what a real company should look like, so they fake the outline, but they don't bother to fill it in.
Crazy, isn't it? We did actually go to their, there's Mr. Kittling there again. I won't go back to the, you can go to this blog and you can download the, what do they call it, presentation, and you can see the roadmap to nowhere. But let's have a listen to that part.
The roadmap to nowhere, their pitch deck stretches all the way to 2029, promising their own coin, hedge funds, DeFi lending, real estate tokenization, metaverse offices. They can't even publish a working terms of use, yet they want you to believe they'll reinvent global finance by 2029.
Oh, yes. Rome was not built in a day.
The truth, they won't make it past 2026. Ponzi schemes collapse the moment recruitment slows.
Yeah. So, so that's quite good. Road to nowhere. Yep, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think, have I got any hecklers in the audience today? No one's thinking this is a real thing and I'm missing something?
Final verdict, XRP AI BOT is not AI. It is not arbitrage. It is not ripple-backed. It is a global Ponzi scheme, dressed up with cartoon robots, fake PhDs, AI avatars, and rented office theatrics. Its promoters, including Ryan Conley, are staging events and pumping packages to lure new victims. The math doesn't work. The founder doesn't exist. The promises are impossible. The London HQ is a rented room. The website links are dead, and the only money moving around is from new recruits to old promoters.
Yeah.
If you're being pitched XRP AI BOT, remember, a PDF presentation and a YouTube video are not proof. They are props in yet another fraud. The only guarantee here is this. When recruitment slows, withdrawals will stall, and victims will lose their money.
Yeah. So that's basically my blog today, guys. Disclaimer, I invested, I think, with open source intelligence, which means I scout around the internet looking for everything I can. Obviously, we've found, you right there, Pix? Are you comfy? Glad you're comfy. Obviously, we scrounge around the internet. We ask people to help do dives into certain information, but this one wasn't really that hard, to be honest. And as I said, thank you to the people that have supported me. If you go to my website, click on Koha, you will see that I actually have received a bit of money. That's how I keep the wolves away from the door. I've got to be in the right frame of mind when I'm doing this stuff, but I'm hoping that when somebody comes along here, what I really want people to do is I want them to do their due diligence. I've done that twice now. There we go. So when let's see what happens. So if we go AI bot, I don't know if I've got the word scam in here. So what I'm sort of hoping to do, if I can get the keyboard there, Pix, is that when somebody searches for this information, hopefully they'll find either the FMA, which is our financial regulator, some sort of department of FBI, and then echo chambers exposed. So you can see I'm in the results here, but why don't more people, like XRP AI bot? So that straight away, that blog is literally 2 hours old, and you click on that, access my browser because I get attacked by the server denial attacks, and we should have, what's that? Queen of Karma's outranked me. So that, for some reason, should have come up with, don't know why that is. Anyway, let's go have a look at Queen of Karma's blogs. This one here has just been published. But you do wonder. It must be because this blog, oh, look, there's a problem here. Must fix that. So we're continuously, it's not even your problem, Queen of Karma. Hold up, Pixel. This is really getting tricky now. But I'd like to fix things. There we go. Is that 100? 100. So that's normal. But you can see the pictures a little bit. There's a bit of a gap here. We're going to fix that. Let's go to fix that. And we will go back. Sometimes when you save these blogs, there it is. See, it's lined up. You've got to make them look pretty. I've currently got just short of 1,500 blogs on my website. And people like Queen of Karma are just awesome. She looks better on camera than me as well. So you come down here and you can actually find Queen of Karma. And she is a trooper at the moment. So we go to lives, and you can see she has been going after. Oh, she's done Fendox. Oh, good. Didn't know she did that one. 6 days ago. I'm curious now. Oh, I've used those pyramids before. I know where you got that pyramid from. I've used it in my videos. We're trying our best to help save mum and dad investors from losing their money.
Da, 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 da. We are live. Hello there. What's up, beautiful souls? Welcome to the kingdom. I'm the queen of karma, your no-filter truth teller, energy shifter, and chaos tamer. I speak out about multi-level marketing schemes, scams, cults, and the coercive control tactics they use to manipulate us. I'm a survivor myself, so I speak from personal experience, and as someone who has been studying and speaking out about these topics since 2019.
Wow.
Around here, we serve real talk with a side of laughs, call out the nonsense, and keep the vibes high. So whether you're here for the tea, the healing, or just to hang, remember, in my court, what you give is what you get. So bring your best energy and let's make some magic. Today, I have a special quick story for all of you about Fin Talk. I think that's how you say it, Fin Talk. This is an MLM crypto scheme.
She's awesome.
My mouth is still a little sore, but I think we can get through this. Hopefully you're...
Oh, she's had some teeth pulled out, I think, if I'm right. She's probably had a wisdom teeth out. But I thought this company had smashed over a wee while ago, so I must catch up on what's actually happening. But I think they've may have actually had some sort of legal action, and that's 2 years ago. So we're here in the cold front, guys. We're not fluffing around. We are actually causing disruption. We're not letting these people run these Ponzi schemes and scams. And you haven't seen much of me lately, and that's because of this fella here. Stealing is a crime. This guy used to flip burgers at a place called In-N-Out Burger. And we don't know the exact figures, but he claims he's given $100 million away in investments. What do they call it? $100 million away in profits to people who have invested with him in 2024. So going by his maths and claiming he's got 1,500 clients, which we don't believe is true, we've gone through and basically mortified this guy. And everything he said has all been back. We've gone there and we've done 9 blogs, 9 videos. We've done more videos than that, but they're the ones that we've published. And we've basically called him out, from, his shaky contracts that don't add up, how he's not compliant, how he believed that we were just doing a smear campaign, how his bookkeeper and his own company shut down on, fake audits that were done by in-house people. He isn't licensed. What effects it would be to people that have invested with him and have made money. One guy invested $15 million and had made $2.8 million. He's got his money out because he thought it started to get a bit fishy and thinks that the $2.8 million, well, he doesn't actually think that. I think he's well aware that it's going to be clawed back. What happens if you get involved in, unregistered security? Is your contracts worth shit, or are they worth something? And then we gave you what a real company would look like. So this is what I'm working on the last 3 weeks with a team of Avengers, and it's a privilege to have a team of people that want justice. But in the meantime, it does come at a personal toll. It's exhausting, and that's why we thank people who help. We've even handed out money now outside the. This is I've forgotten what this was. I have to read this blog. I don't read the blogs I publish. It's crazy. Outside the Federal Trade Commission, here's Queen of Karma and Danny DeHeck handing out money to those people who have been ripped off by, I presume it's some sort of scam or something like that. Anyway, that's me. That's my story. That's another blog. That's another review done. Hopefully we'll be able to save people. We can't save this guy. He's gone way off the track. But if you want to know how to use his exercise machine, it's like this.
Each exercise?
Yep. There we go. Yep. Yep. Go, Ryan. He's going to fart. Ooh. Yep. There you go. He must wake up in the middle of the night and go, I'm going to do a video.
I know it's kind of like a lower back, kind of not so much a shrug. Won't burn out with a shrug. Okay? There you go. Okay. So that's 2 exercises so far.
Right, so there he is showing you how to use the X3 bar workout, and he's had, since in the last 2 years, he had 68 people view that video. And it's probably a friend of his that's decided they're going to get rich. And let's have a look. There's the bar. You can buy the bar if you want. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I've got 2 people interested in one of my, people often say, how do you make money? And I say, I'm a full-time YouTuber. And they go, oh, does it make money? And I go, no, not really, not enough to merit the time I spend on it. But this is what I do. This is a site that I'm currently selling at the moment. And I teach people how to do drop shipping. I've got 2 people interested in this website, and it'll probably be sold in the next 48 hours. But, that's what we do. We do drop shipping, so we don't have the products. We buy them from China, and they get delivered to New Zealand, and it normally takes anything from 7 to 10 days for delivery. And people can come through here. And so we'll teach somebody how to load products in here, how to tidy them up, how to use AI. All the images that you see here have been created using AI and special commands that we've learnt, and that sort of gets it going. And that's how we roll. And that's what I do. So I'll sell that to somebody, and then I'll provide them training, and I'll use my skills as a YouTuber to educate people on how to find products, import products, to tidy those products up, how to handle customers' inquiries, how to use AI, and that's all part of what I do. So, it's not rocket science, guys. It's the heck science. If you want to be entrepreneurial and you want to make money online, I'm not against it. But when somebody comes along telling you that if you invest lots of your money, the more money, the better, and they're going to change the world by just having you investing in what they have to offer, it's not how business is done. The have now society isn't how the world operates. So that's me. And sorry, I'm a bit flat today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast. And tomorrow I probably have the biggest phone call of my life with one of the biggest organizations that fight scams, which is quite exciting. It was meant to be today. And I'm hoping that they can work out how to schedule an appointment. And I'm hoping that I can provide them information which is going to help them, in some way or form. Let's see what I've got. I've got to stop saying I'm just going to bring up a page if it works. Oh, for some reason I get logged out. Let's see if it works. Yep, that works. Make sure that works. Nothing in there incriminating. But you'll see this is like my database. If you click on persons of interest, you'll see that there's quite a few people listed in here. So currently I think we have about 600 people of interest. And in America alone, I have 165, Netherlands 12 people, United Kingdom 17 people, South Africa 1, Canada 13 people. And in here, we will, build information about people. So this Ryan here, I believe he's a billionaire now and he's hiding around the world somewhere. If you know where he is, please let me know. He paid like Donald Trump $50,000 to get his photo taken. We've got a timeline going back from 2014. Actually, why isn't that open? Open. Basically 2014, where he started at this company called Bitcoin Group. And we've got the whole the whole accolade of all the different companies he's formed and signed and owned, and the whole timeline, I should say. People he's associated with, and that's just one individual. So if you are in law enforcement and you have a government email address, you can email me and I'll add you into this database. Currently, we've got 7 different government agencies from 6 different countries accessing this information. We also have journalists that have access to this information if you're doing a story. So if I just pick on Ken here, I can basically come along and share that information, and I basically make a share only link copy, and then I can give you this information, this person that you may be researching. And then what we're asking people of the public to do is to go to deheck.com. If you have any information on anybody that's running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam, you can come to here, click on contacts, and you can actually go appointments into the studio, which I'm in right now. Zoom patrol is always quite exciting. If I was to say to you right now, there's people probably running a scam in a Zoom meeting, you'd probably think I was just making it up. Do you like my username? Just saying. So literally I can right click and I'm just going to open 43 meetings. I'm just going to get rid of some of these blogs, but by doing this, technically speaking, I'm trying to do this with a puppy that's asleep on my knee. He's not really a puppy though. You're a bit like an adult pixel. He's fast asleep on my knee, one-handed. But these are what I call active meetings. And these are probably people running Ponzi schemes and scams, recruiting people to join, telling them a bunch of lies. And it's always exciting when we go into these meetings and find an active meeting happening in real time. So I currently have 200.
Here.
Here's one.
Kincaid, MS Kincaid. That's you? Who is MS Kincaid?
I'm just going to refresh that. Just reload it. See if we can get this one going. Sorry, my microphone wasn't working. Oh. So here's somebody that was Joshua King. Do we know them? I don't know if they have a password on this one. I'll just have a wee look. So I've got Bob in here. So what we do is something like that ID. This is how we roll. So that's the ID. And I'm just going to go have a look and see if I can find out who they are. But we're really clever. And what I mean by that is I'm going to open up Opera. And now I'm going to open up another web browser. And watch this, kids. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to do this all one-handed. Thanks, Pupple. So now I want to go back. So I'm just opening up another web browser. And I'm going to see whether I can find that. I can't remember the name of the person that was in there. But I'm going to go in there with another name. So I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to go there and it's going to be Chavis. Yeah, and then I'm going to go. So now I've got another browser. Hopefully that will work. Yes, it did. And we'll just go back into that meeting and see whether they let me in. So she closed that meeting down, but she didn't talk to me. But that's what we do most of the days is we monitor stuff that's going on. And I'm just going to go back. And if that comes live in a second, you'll hear it come live. And we'll go in there. So let's just keep going. Oh, so that's what I wanted. So I wanted Joshua King. So now I want to go back to here. And I want to go here, enter. And this is what I'm going to do. Joshua King. Okay, so I didn't get my word king. And now I'll go into here. So now I'll be logged in as Joshua King. And she'll probably let me in. We'll see. Oh, is there a password on it? Oh, it doesn't have one. I can't get the password now, Bob, because I'm kicked out. So you have to use the URL, which I will send to you via WhatsApp. So 1 minute, please, caller. But it doesn't look like they're there at the moment. Where are you on WhatsApp? Where are you? WhatsApp. I'll go into cut and paste room. Here she goes. She's going live again. There you go. Quick, Bob. And cut and paste room. Let's see if she's... There we go.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Where?
I see you on the Zoom. Joshua King. You didn't think he was in here?
No, I guess it still kept me in there when
Now they talking about Bob. I'm not entering no Bob. He ain't coming in. Just annoying. Somebody named Bob gonna try to come in. You
Bob.
see what I'm saying? Soon as you, so that same person, isn't that crazy? Okay, so now what you want me to do? 2 people are in the waiting room. Who the hell? But that's you still. I still got you. You don't think you're in the waiting room, John? I mean,
yeah, I'm in the waiting room.
well, I see you already. Okay, I'll admit you then, but I see you already on here, unless you're on your phone and your computer. How you get in here twice then? Okay, tell me if you can hear. I mean, you're gonna have to communicate on the Zoom so I can know which one, and I can take the other one out.
Okay, says the host isn't allowing.
I got you. Wait, oh, okay.
Hold on, let me put me.
This is funny.
Oh, chat is disabled too.
Okay, let me make you a co-host. I think
Amit. You're in, Bob.
I made you a co-host.
The other one.
Oh, it's the other one? Oh, Lord. Well, then how did you get in here twice then?
Look, you see Bob.
Yeah, I see Bob, but I mean, why are you in here twice, Josh?
I have no idea.
Are you on your computer too?
This is funny.
I'm on my computer now.
Okay, so you must be on your phone too.
No, you can delete that other one. I don't know what they probably tried to use my same name.
Okay, all right.
Don't delete me.
Just a J and not the King.
Yeah,
Okay.
delete you. Yeah, delete you. You're
delete the one that says JK.
Yeah, delete him. Bye. Weirdo.
Remove.
Here you go. You're in, Bob. I just admitted you.
I still see you. I still see you in here, but let me see.
Bye, Bill.
Allowed to put in waiting, remove. Okay.
I'll see if I can. She's getting confused. So now I'm going to go into another room. And see whether she lets me in. So I've got another screen that you can't see. And we just caused them havoc. So now I'm trying to get in here. Bob's in there. Passcode, 66. Oh, been removed. But we have a bit of fun, but they're a bit of they're absolutely dumb. But not that anything was happening, but these people are obviously trying to I couldn't make you the admin in time, Bob, and I'm kicked out now. So so we go back to WhatsApp. So we go back to where are we? So the host has ended the meeting, which means I can just hit refresh, and I might be able to get straight back in. And this time I'm going to be Lloyd iPhone. Is it Lloyd King? Was that his name? I can't remember now. I'll just have a wee look and see something. It's a bit of fun. Joshua iPhone. Okay, so we're going to go call him Joshua. And I'll call it iPhone. Now that will be interesting. So we should be able to get in again, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. She'll be saying, "Is that you and your iPhone, Lloyd?" Joshua, I should say. I was trying my best, but I couldn't. I didn't have. I was only a co-host, so I couldn't. But let's see what happens. But we'll see. We should see. I've still got a dog sitting on my knee, so I'm trying to do everything one-handed. We'll go through and see if we find anyone else who's the dog's gone fast asleep. A meeting passcode, can't do that one. This is fun. I know, but it's like being stealthy operation. But this is what me and the Avengers do most of the time. But it's only in the last 3 weeks we've actually been going into doing other things and chasing different types of scanners. Oh, really? Good. My old Reddit account's got suspended. Is that right? Oh, well, let's have a quick look at that, see if that's true. Why would my account be suspended on Reddit? That doesn't make sense, but hey, let's have a look. Account. Reddit is talking about your business. Doesn't look like my Reddit account's been suspended, Mr. Demon, HTTP Demons. Are you going to help me get it back? What's wrong with that? So here's one of our scammers shaking hands with the head of the FBI. What a dumbass. The Glass Ventures post. Oh, okay. Thanks, mate. I don't know if I've got any other thing I need to. I'll just have a look. See if there's any other chats that I need to be with. Yeah, okay. I'm just reading some other stuff. Anyway, so that's okay. Well, if you need to talk to me on, so if you search for Goliath Ventures in here, oh, there it is there. Must know what I'm after. Let's have a look at Goliath. That one there have already been removed. It's funny how you got this website called Crypto Scams, and you go in there and give links about scammers and articles you've done, and they remove you because you're doing self-promotion. It does make me laugh. Private equity firm.
Anyone starting to hear of this flashy crypto private equity firm that is based here in Orlando? Website has almost zero transparency, and now an investigative journalist is calling them a very large scam. Thoughts?
Yeah. So if I go in there and let's say if I've got that, and I go to my Chat GPT, boom, and I bring up that, what have we got? Let's bring up the scamdemic. Let's go to, you probably go to that one there. Could you please provide me a reply for this Reddit comment about Goliath Ventures Inc. That's it. And then I put that in there. And then I can say, go back to here. Please let them know that I am the investigative journalist that they are talking about. And also, if they have any additional information, please do let me know. All right, so that's that. So let's just carry on doing these here. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Pixel's falling asleep on my knee. It's like looking after a baby. These are the ones. Join that one there. Oops, join. Bound to find another meeting. I've got 200 of these links that we can go into. They changed the link on that one. That means that Ponzi scheme and scam.
बॉम्बे के साइड के लोगों का नाम बड़ा होता है और कठिन होता है, तो मैं नाम नहीं ले पा रहा हूं, लेकिन बहुत सारे लीडर्स हैं, गुलाब भाई साहब हैं, बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनको मैं देख रहा हूं कि बहुत ज्यादा एक्टिविटी काम कर रहे हैं, तो उनके बारे में बताऊं, उनका भी मैं कुछ अगर स्टेटस उनको दिखाऊं, उनका दिखाऊं, तो काम और ज्यादा अच्छा हो सकता है। मीटिंग का थोड़ा सा मैं कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहता था, आज का टॉपिक था। और दूसरी बात यह है कि एक्टिवली इसमें संकोच वाली बात नहीं है, ये मैं अपनी सीट दिखा रहा हूं, और ये जो है ये मेरे साथ, खाली आपके साथ नहीं हुआ है, ये मेरे साथ हुआ है, और ये मैं इतना जानता हूं कि ये मीटिंग ओनली फॉर मी है, ये मीटिंग मैं मेरे लिए बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटी।
Don't want to listen to that, but anyway, I always stay on camera. But that will be Ride BNB, which is a scam which they literally used to be called it's called Ride BNB, and they rebranded it to Rain BNB after it fell over, trying to keep the community alive. And they basically go in here every day, and everyone's trying to learn how to make money, but no one knows. It's just another scam. But let's go back to, so that was that link there. I was trying to go to my bookmarks. I like to tidy them up as I go. That's interesting. So Hydro Mono, that's their link has died. So that tells you that scam's probably over. I'll just go through and open up the rest of these. Alrighty. So we can probably shut that one down. We can shut that one down as well. Oh, so that lady that we was just in there has decided to shut down her, changed her Zoom link. So that's crazy. So how to find that lady, if you were trying to find the lady, the one that we just found who was trying to police it, we literally search for their Zoom number, put Zoom, go to search engines, and then you'll find links where they are promoting their Ponzi scheme. So here's that same Zoom meeting there from the lady that was in that Zoom meeting promoting it. So now all we do is we literally click on here, and if we had all the time in the world, which some of the vendors seem to do, this person here will post another link with their updated link, and we'll just go get it and start the whole process again. So in here, here's the meeting ID, and yeah, and now they've got themselves a new ID. So I haven't got all the time and to do it, but all I need to do is bookmark this guy, hang out for a couple of days, wait until he posts the new opportunity link. And is that the guy that we busted that was promoting VYB? I think it was, wasn't it? I bet that's the VYB guy. Is he promoting I'm not sure if it is. I'll have a look. So we've got lots of stuff going down there. So we just go down rabbit holes all day long. If I went to here and went to my website and searched for another Ponzi scheme, which I think he was associated to, it was VYB, and hit enter, we will find a whole lot of content. And I think I have to go search. Is that the same guy? Where's he gone? Ah, there he is. Is that the same guy? Lenny Howard? Is that the same guy? Lenny Howard. We even got his phone number on the screen. That's a bit crazy. So technically speaking, let's see if we can find him. Oh, we're still here. Wealth is cooling. Let's get rid of some of these. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if that's the same, because this is the other one. So that's what we do, is we find these Zoom meetings, go in there and cause havoc. This time of the day, it's not the best time. Most of them are start at 9 o'clock at night at the latest. Not many of them. So as you saw here, we had some people asked us a question, and this one here asked us this question. And as you might have just seen, that we've just managed to find, here it is here, and contact me. I'm just going to do that, and this is what we can reply.
Yes, I'm the investigative journalist they are referring to. I've been covering Goliath Ventures Incorporated closely, and the red flags are overwhelming. Guaranteed monthly returns, fake audits, missing registrations, and lavish spending with no proof of legitimate income. I've already published multiple reports exposing Christopher Delgado and his network. Regulators and government agencies are now looking into the company, and I'm continuing to collect evidence. If you, or anyone you know, have first-hand information, documents, or experience with Goliath Ventures, please reach out to me. You can contact me.
Yeah, so I've got a Reddit page up here. A few days ago, you mentioned Goliath Ventures on the dashboard was frozen. Was this confirmed or actually true? Yeah, no, it was true at the time. I'm just going to see if I can find. I'll just have to bring up LinkedIn. Yeah, they've shut it down and opened it up again. So yeah, so I'm just going to go to LinkedIn now. Make sure I'm not incriminating anybody. No, we're good to go. So I'll just bring up my LinkedIn page. So where all the action is with Goliath Ventures, if you go to deheck.com, you will see I'm currently going after another bunch of Pakistani people as well. But if you go to, I think, comments, maybe articles, yeah, it must be comments, all comments. And in here, if I write, there was, that's it there. So that's the article that you're talking about. So yes, they did shut down their website, and that was the post, undergoing security and maintenance updates. And it's quite a hard case because we watched them enough. So if you go to Goliath, right, Ventures, and you go to their website here, and you put in Chris's email, Chris at Goliath Ventures, So we've got a list of about 50 email addresses that we put in here, and you press send, and then it sends him an email with with a passcode. And if you put the passcode in, then you can log in, and that's their security. So we've been testing everyone that says they haven't invested email addresses and finding out that they have an account with him. But when we did that, it must have put a red flag on their system, and they finished up shutting down their system, which is quite a hard case, which basically they don't want people knowing who's in their database. But that's a bit of a security flaw in itself. And if I'm right, let me show you this. And if you're watching and trying to spy on what we're doing, then this is what you want to do. So let's go to a guy who's invested. We're going to go Goliath. We're going to find somebody. There he is, Wade. So this guy here has invested $1.5 million with Chris. I think it's 1.5. Not, it's always a lot of money. So he claims that he's got nothing to do with the company, okay? So we come along here, and then we put him on, well, let's just go Goliath Ventures, and then we go into login, and we've got his email address. We put his email address and go continue, and what would you know? He's got an account. So that tells us that he's associated, right? It's not rocket science. So if you think about this, all right, you've got a guy here that's invested $1.5 million, taken his money out, and only left the profits on the platform. And now he's playing with house money, who claims he's innocent and he's not invested. And then we've gone in here and used his email address, and we can see that he would have received an email. So no doubt he's, allow every time. So we've got something happening here. Allow this time. Okay, we just got another something here happening. I just want to see if we can talk in here.
होता है, परंतु जो बहुत पुराने लोग हैं उनको अपने सेहत पे ध्यान नहीं होता है.
Here we go. I'm just going to reset. Just refreshing this page. Just the meeting's gone live. See whether I can use allow using.
क्वेश्चन ये है कि अगर कोई को फोन किए और फोन अटेंड
नहीं किया, इसका
क्या मतलब निकालते हो आप? सिंपल था क्वेश्चन, बाकी कहानी नहीं.
Somebody just donated. Thank you very much.
उनकी नजर में हमारी वैल्यू थोड़ी कम हो गई है.
Okay, got that.
Put my hand up.
आप जो तीनों लोगों ने जो रिप्लाई दिया, yes.
Put my hand up.
MS Kinkar sir, welcome.
G'day, how you going? Are you promoting Ride B&B in here, are you? Or Rain B&B?
Are you able to understand what we are saying?
Oh, sorry, I can't speak Hindi. Are you guys promoting Ride B&B or Rain B&B?
Okay, sorry. Which language you are speaking, MS Kinkar?
English, you might have heard of it.
No, sir. No, sir. We are not promoting any BNP. We are promoting Wealthy Life. It's a wellness brand.
Oh, sorry. And what product do you guys have?
We are dealing in healthcare only, and we are not promoting any Bitcoin or any something like that, trading and something like that. This is a purely wellness program.
Okay. And does it have a multi-level marketing component to it? Like if I refer other people, can I make money?
No, it is not for it. We are making money, but by selling wellness products, not selling any virtual products.
Okay. And do you get commissions when people... Fucking hell. Oh, my God. Oh, Bob, I'm going to go back in there. I will go back in there as another browser, but they put me in the waiting room. He's going to admit me when I've been a good boy. Not allowed to ask questions. Goodness me. Let's see if I can get my camera back. All right, so let's go in there as another person, and this is where we'll open up. I've got 7 web browsers, so I can go in there multiple times. So this time I'm going to go in there as Amit Haranza. Whatever that is. Okay, and we'll go flip. I've still got a dog on my knee. I'm doing really well. Yeah, so this would be quite good.
ना अगला कमेंट ये मेरा सोच है. तो मैं क्या कहता हूं, मैसेज अटेंड नहीं किया तो उसको एक मैसेज देता हूं, शायद आप बिजी हैं, व्हेनेवर यू गेट द टाइम वी विल मीट। इमीट अर्थना ये भी अपना बकवास करना चाह रही हैं और इनको भी मैं
I'm not. This put me in the waiting room. Sounds like good. So let's do it again, but this time we'll use another web browser. What are we going to use? Epic web browser. And we'll go over here. And this time we'll go here. We'll wait for Bob to turn up. Bob's pretty good at this stuff normally. Bob, are you going to be in there? Leave audio. Connect audio. No sound though. Why is there no sound? Internal microphone. Internal. Why is there no sound, Danny? Audio settings. Let's see if we can get this working. Get this working. Oh yeah. Hold up. Sound. Trying to get the sound going. Test speaker. Has he muted himself? Cancel. Refresh. All right. Let's try again. Been removed.
बहुत सारे लोग बात करते हैं, अरे यार आप अपने
आईडी को
अपग्रेड कर लो, एफिलिएट हो गया है तो अगला क्यों बोलेगा क्यों अपग्रेड कर ले यार, बहुत महंगा है, ड्रामा है। ऑल डिपेंड अपॉन योर एनर्जी। ध्यान रखिए, जो आप रिक्वेस्ट करते हो उसके जगह पे उसको अपडेट करो। यार तुम्हारा आईडी डाउनग्रेड हो गया है और तुमको पता है कि तुम्हारे नीचे कितने लोग ज्वाइन किए हैं, तुम्हारे नीचे कितना बिजनेस हो रहा है। यह बात करने के लिए आपको डेटा निकालना होगा और आप डायनेमिक में जाएंगे, उस बंदे को क्लिक करेंगे, उसके एक साइड की दोनों साइड की बिजनेस दिखेगी आपको। लोग इस बिजनेस में आपके लिए नहीं है, राइट इट डाउन। लोग बिजनेस में खुद के लिए होते हैं। जब आप कहते हो अपग्रेड कर लो, अगले को यही लगता है ये अपने चक्कर में करवा रहा है। और मैं इसका रिजल्ट बताता हूं। जस्ट आई विल शेयर, क्योंकि अभी धनंजय सर ने अपनी टीम को शेयर किया, भूपेंद्र सर ने बताया। यह मेरे डिफरेंट आईडी द्वारा रेफर किए हुए लोग हैं। आप इसमें देखेंगे एक तरफ ग्रेड में डाला हुआ है प्राइम। और मैं रुकिए 2-4 को हाइड कर देता हूं ताकि आप लोगों को इजीली संभव में।
Real piece of shit. If you believe I have taken your money, you destroyed your dreams when you stopped believing in me.
There are two sides.
See what he's got. What else can we do? Share screen. You can't share your screen. And we've lost chat window. So we're going to go in there and we'll tell him. See if he knows that he's been.
जितने भी लोग हैं, एक या दो लोग, जैसे दामोदर शाह और विजय तिवारी, ये 2 लोग एफिलिएट हो गए हैं, प्राइम थे। बाकी जितने भी लोग हैं, एक और यह बंदा है ललन राय। मैं इनसे संपर्क करूंगा। सिर्फ 3 लोग प्राइम थे और एफिलिएट हो गए हैं। बाकी ये टोटल जो लिस्ट है लगभग 60+ लोगों का है। ये सारे के सारे लोग एफिलिएट हैं। मैं नहीं जानता यह कितना अचीवमेंट है, लेकिन मैं एक चीज जरूर जानता हूं कि यह नंबर बेहतर है। ये वे लोग हैं जो डायरेक्ट है। 76+ लोग
Raise hand.
हमने अभी तक एफिलिएट बनाया है। कोल्टे कर्सी आज पूरे गैंग के साथ आए लोग। ये लोग हमें
बाहर कर दीजिए। co-host जो भी
I've been removed. It's a bit of fun. But anyway, I tell you what, it's fun if you haven't got nothing else to do with your time. But in the meantime, it's quite exciting. So let's have a quick look here and see what other we've got. Other windows open. What's this one here? You have been. Oh yeah, meeting has been ended. So that was the one that we did before. That have got a new ID now. They've decided that their ID has been jeopardized. That they'll fire up a new ID. In the meantime, oh, host has joined. Well, here we go. We might be back in this one. I thought this was they terminated this ID. So this is going to be funny. Let's see what happens. We'll go in there with a few windows. Bob, I'll put this in the chat room if you're still around. Are you still around? It'll be in the cut and paste window. So go and use that one. They're going to fire up in a minute. We'll go back to Epic Browser. We'll see if we can investor. We'll call ourselves Whale Investor. I've just got that one there. Let's see if she'll no, she's banned me from that meeting. I'm going to go and open up so the host is in that one. I'll just go and clear the browser. See if we can get back in here. And then we'll go back to that. Shows numbers. Right, so get rid of me here. What name? I'll have Danny D. Heck. Let's use my own name. It's always a good cover. All right. Let's see what we've got. Host has joined, Danny D. Heck. So we've got this web browser all ready to go for, and I thought they had a new ID, but it looks like they haven't, but I don't understand how they've done what they did, but that's okay. But if any of those meetings go live, we will let you know. And now we'll carry on going down the line and see if there's any any other meeting that's live at the moment. We'll go into this one. That one there can go. There must be another meeting alive at the moment. Host is gone. Where's that one there? That's cool. So if you wonder who Bob is, if you aren't used to my show, Bob is actually, he's my, I don't know how to call Bob. Bob's the invisible man, like, report their channel. Oh, you could report Bob is like, doesn't exist. He's the alpha and the omega. He's in the beginning and the end. So he's the guy that you don't want on your YouTube channel. I originally met Bob after shutting down a 24-hour stream. This company was trying to do a 24-hour celebration stream. Within 6.5 hours, we had their stream broken, and they were that was Shavis those days. And then after we got the meeting shut down, I got this phone call from this anonymous person called Bob. We've never seen Bob in person, but yeah, it's quite cool. So that's good about Reddit. I think my Reddit room, if you go to my website and you're looking at the social media that's left at the top, and you can click on Reddit here, and you can go straight into my Reddit, and you can see my content that I've posted. Do you want to hop down, Pixel? Well, that'd be good. Okay. Thanks, Bob. Oh my goodness, the dog that fell asleep on my leg an hour ago when I'm doing a Ustream. You go home in your bed? Up in your bed? It's funny. All right, so let's get rid of some of this. Goliath Ventures. Suppose that's good. He's all good. Scam operation, Goliath Ventures. Yeah, I posted I haven't used Reddit much, to be honest. So it's been quite a good thing to get my head around. I don't use things like Discord much. Anything really. Just saying. Can you push? I get asked some cool questions sometimes. Can I do this? Can I do that? Yeah, I can just stop every scammer known in the world. That's my dream. So let's go. All right, let's get back to the show. So what I'm going to do, we'll do what I normally do for those people that aren't normally here. Cause havoc. I'm just going to shut down all these Reddit posts if you don't mind. And let's see if we can have a bit of fun. Shut down Wade. Anyway, that was me, Bloomberg documentary. Find that on the homepage. Reddit says you are suspended. I don't even understand how that works. So how do I find out whether I'm suspended? Because as far as I'm concerned, if I go to Reddit and my username is Danny DeHeck, this is me. So what do I do to find out whether and why I'm suspended? Do I go to here and I've got requests from people? I go view the request and I go accept. unable to join that room. So I know I'm being banned by a few rooms, but ironically, they're by other scam fighters. Theoretically, I don't know why. But all these ones here. So if I'm in Reddit, can somebody send me a message in Reddit then? Well, without giving away your identity. So what do? I don't even know how to use Reddit. I don't like Reddit, just saying. Bad server error. That doesn't look promising. So what do? Do I go hit refresh? Somebody teach me how to use Reddit. Here. Oh, well, there I am. So I post content on Reddit. How do I use friggin' Reddit? Just click on the link that says, I just clicked on the link on your website and it says suspense. So what do? Do I go in here and do I log out? So I'm logging out. Boom, I'm not in Reddit, right? I go to my website and I click on Reddit. And, oh, really? Oh, okay. My account has been suspended. Another account's been suspended. Oh, that's great. Oh, that might be why. So then I log in with my username and they let you sit here and have a chat to yourself. So I go log in. So that's it. I'm down. Everybody's reporting me. So funny. Like I said. So why can I have this account then? We had a server error. Well, that's new. View profile. So this is weird then. I don't understand this. So can anybody see Danny DeHeck, username Danny DeHeck, chatting? So can no one see these comments that I'm posting? Because some of these posts that I have actually have views. Yeah. But I think I used to have the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. So I think it was too long to have the word the. So I used to have an area called crypto, and I thought maybe that's what's been suspended. So if I go here, nobody goes by that name of Reddit. All right. So then I go the crypto. No one goes by that name. That doesn't look good. Server error. Editor. Advertise. Settings. Okay. Profile. Display name. Yeah, that's weird. So what does it mean? What does it mean? It's just you can have if you basically report people's accounts. I mean, from my perspective, right? So I log in using my proper email address, logged in here. I'm now logged in. And there I am. So I presume click on that. Or do I go around in circles here? Yep. Theoretically, logging in. No one gives me any error. Cool. Found cool Garmin app. Alrighty. So now what do? That's it? Is that why I can't log in properly? Okay. So then I go, well, let's, does anyone know how to use Reddit? Help me out. Already have an account. All right, I do. It says you already logged in. Well, okay. Okay, so I'm logged in. Theoretically, I'm already logged in. Continue. Wants me to create an account. Business name. Why am I creating another account for? Business name. Oh, let's play the game, eh? Let's go to Heck Limited. This is so time consuming stuff. Country, currency. I agree. Next. Get a $500 credit when add credit. Oh no, they want my money now, do they? First name, business website. What am I doing this for? Somebody else trying to scam me. Last name. Done. Danny. website. Let's go to heck.com. Industry. What am I? Journalist, perhaps? Gaming, tech, e-commerce, healthy, employment, travel, real estate, gaming, politics, employment, entertainment. I work for the business. I work for an agency. All right, we're all good to go. Let's see what it says. Finish. Now what have I done? Okay. Get NZ500 ad credit when you spend $500. Claim it, not now. All right. So what have I done? Avatar. Click on avatar. All right. So I go edit profile. All right. Display name. Display name. Let's call myself No Scam. That's what I'll do from now on. No Scam's my new name. Save. We have some issues saving your changes. Please try again. Is that all part of being be suspended? So you would think that you could go up to here and come down here and find some sort of your account's been suspended thing, wouldn't you? Right, dark mode, earn, drafts, edit avatar, view profile, go to settings, two-factor authentication, disconnect, Apple, disconnect. It's got my phone number, so I'm in the same account. I have no idea what I'm doing. About description. I don't even think I could save this the other day. Yes, it won't let me save. So something has definitely happened to my account. But I hate Reddit, just saying, Reddit. But I tell you, there's an easy way to fix it, guys. What you do is you come to your website, you go down to dashboard, you come down to avatar, which is my website stuff, and then you go to options, and then what you do is you come down to social media here, and you come down here until you find Reddit, and there's Reddit there, and you just go delete. Go save changes. Brilliant. Okay, that's great. I'm glad we had that conversation. All right, Reddit's out of my life. That's good. Another one. Type every box and you'll fix it. Type Reddit in every box and it will fix it. Reckon? Let's have okay. So let's go. Display name. What did you say? Reddit. Red. So you reckon type this in every box and it will save. Reddit. Display name. Reddit. Save. No, didn't work, Bob. Avatar. Select new image. Oh, it lets you have an image. Oh, that's good then. Well, let's go and pretend that we know what we're doing. We're going to go to Dropbox. Pinsy Scoms Wonder. Orange. So, and error. So, for some reason it lets me log in and do stuff, but nothing. So maybe it has been broken. I don't know. I'm over Reddit. If anyone knows how to figure out how to use it, let me know. I'll give you my username and password and you can go in there and save me. But unfortunately, why would somebody ban me on Reddit? No, it was, I think I got your joke. All right, so let's just have a bit more fun here. So we're going to go into Ponzi Patrol. We're going to go open another 43 windows. We're going to go through here, shut down a few, and just go through these meetings and look for a live meeting and have some fun. Whoop, what's that one there? You've been removed. Notice the username. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Let's go back here. All right, so there we go. So now we need to log. Oh, yip. That's not going to be much of a username, but we'll give it a go. Oh no, I'm going to have yip for my username, and I can't really go and get another one. We'll just go yip and see if anyone lets us in with a username called yip. I think it's quite a good username. So this is me logging into what we call a lot of Zoom meetings. Keep up with me if you can. Anyway, I think we're just about done. I think it's too late. It's 3:05. It's brilliant time. So any late meetings on Zoom, we will probably capture them if we keep this up. So there probably will be some activity. TMX, I don't know. Did we shut down TMX? Let's have a look and see what's happening here. Oops, somebody else has done that. What's that one there? The meeting's been ended. She's gone. That means we can hit refresh, though, and wait for her next meeting. She might have just doing a pre-meeting before she started. Let's have a look. We'll go for suck on these nuts. Suck on these nuts. That's a good one. Waiting for host to start the meeting. Let's hope, eh? Let's see what we've got. What's that one there? Waiting for a host. Oh, what's that one there? Recapture. Oh, we'll go. Suck on these nuts. Suck on these nuts. Suck on the nut. I would have said that for now. I'll put that one there. I'll hold it just in case it really works. Okay, join Millionaire Mercenary. Oh my goodness. All these names are like memory lane for Danny. Have done this for a few weeks. Oh, somebody else. Don't know the passcode. Shut that one down. No meetings. Should we crash the computer and open up another? We'll open up a whole another fleet. I've got 200 Zoom meetings where these people run scams. So we're going to go to that one there. And we'll open up another 39 meetings. Here they are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I should have updated that. Hopefully we've got Suck on These Nuts as a username. Yep, we have. That's good. Alrighty, let's go through. We might lose, the broadcast might get a bit jumpy, but that's because we're broadcasting on 6 different platforms. And we are logging into too many Zoom meetings. Just let's say that. Oh, Pixel. Nah, you're right. Don't worry about the doggy back that side. You sit down. Just sit down, Pixel. No, stay here. Pixel wants to go outside and be a big ferocious dog and bark at the neighbour's dog. I'm going to take him for a walk. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow we'll have some great news, some stuff going down, which is quite exciting. We will just keep going through these here. So what we're doing is trying to log into Zoom meetings. And how many viewers have I got on YouTube? Because I don't believe it's real. I think most of my views are coming from other people. I'll have a look at this. What have we got? Oh, I see. No, yeah, thanks for that. Casual, I see your message there. I'll give you a wee thumbs up so you know I read your message. I think my Reddit account might be shut down. What a pain, though. You can't even have a voice, and you can't even warn people of a scam, and these platforms listen to everyone that reports me as a scammer when I'm not a scammer. It's kind of like, really? Is that what the world comes down to? So if you're a scammer, you can scam other people, but as soon as anyone complains, your account gets shut down. Isn't that just unreal? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? So, you know, people often say to me, why don't you report? And this is one of the reasons. As soon as I use my real account to report, they shut me down or they complain about me. And it's just like Facebook's gone, Instagram's gone, TikTok's gone. You know, I've had these accounts for years and they just delete you because some scammer who they don't verify reports you and they go, oh, somebody complained. We better do something about it. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's have a look through these links and see if there's anyone on the live meeting. If not, I think we're going to call it quits, but especially now Pixel's done. It is ridiculous. You just can't win. So my website's number 1. And we do have a massive voice on my website. And I just spend all my energy, you know, keeping these alive. The website's where it all happens, guys. We've got a really good blog coming out hopefully tomorrow, which will go back on target with Goliath Ventures Inc. We've had it written, we've gone through and we've ticked it, and we're actually going to expose a whole lot of other people and organizations that have been promoting him and his activities, and we're quite looking forward to publishing that one, but we just want to make sure we have our facts as correctly as we can. We believe that we can shut down Christopher in his tracks. We believe that we've stopped people from investing with him, and we've done a bloody good job. Now we want to see him behind bars, and we want it done in record time. So hopefully we've got enough information for all that to happen. If I was Christopher, I would stop saying to your closest circles that are informing me of information, Thank you very much, Alex. I would say to him, I would stop saying to people that he's not concerned, because you should be very concerned. That's all I'm saying. Oops, more emails coming in. Sometimes I just get inundated with emails, which is amazing. That one's, I just looked at the appointment I've got tomorrow. It does bring me joy. Right, I think we're done. I don't think we're going to find any live meetings here. It's the wrong time of day for this anyway, but I just thought I'd have a bit of a giggle after doing that last one. Thank you for everyone that's been here. I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to take that dog that's barking at the dog next door for a walk, because his brain must be fried. He just fell asleep in my lap like a wee baby. Quite cute little doggy, isn't he? And I think we're done. We are. That's it. Clicking that button, that's me. Probably not my best performance, but probably awesome having you guys here. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Their platforms will be full of nothing but scammers if they kick. They are full of. There's Trilogy Media, which I watch quite a lot. They basically said if anyone contacts you on WhatsApp or LinkedIn, they're a scammer, and I actually kind of believe that. These platforms are ridiculous. Even like Trustpilot, one that you'd think would be really out there trying to screen people for legitimacy, make it very, very hard. Literally 150 emails I did on Trustpilot to basically remove bogus reviews that they give me. And also I've done blogs exposing Trustpilot as a scam because they don't care. But if you write a review on Trustpilot, that's not the right one. That's a funny one. The chances of you getting a 1-star review on is like 1%. The chances of you getting a 5-star review on a throwaway Gmail account is 99%. And that's literally as dumb as it is. So if you look at my profile here, I have sent them 150 emails telling them that their system is a scam. They have now listened to me after 150 emails, if not more. They have now removed all 1-star reviews and also removed 5-star reviews at the same time. I think I had 14 5-star reviews, and now they removed all of them and left 8 1-star reviews and removed all the 1-star reviews just because I kept using ChatGPT to write back to them. Is this company, Trustpilot, a legitimate source of credibility? No, but spam companies are using it to give themselves some sort of credibility. It's ridiculous. Bitnest, all right, 66 people in Bitnest have written about how this company, so if you go to their reviews, you can see that there's 30% of people have said this is a bad service, and 68% of the people are saying it's a good service. All of the ones that have given it a good service, like this one's got 2 reviews, but most of them are always 1-star. See? Oh, that's one. Not working for me here, guys. 31 reviews, 2-star reviews. You would take this lady as credible because she's done 31 reviews and she's in the NZ. Recover, this is the bullshit that these companies allow to happen. And they're endorsing scammers. It just infuriates me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. Absolutely awesome. I'm just going to check something before I duck off. But that's me today. I'm just going to have a look at my live and see how we're doing. I am live. I sort of don't like the numbers on my live are quite high, and I don't normally get that many. It just infuriates me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. I've got 6 people watching me on my live, even though my stats here tell me that I've got 38 people, and I didn't want to hang up at 38 people. It's ridiculous. Hey guys, you guys aren't ridiculous that are here. Thank you so much to my Avengers and everyone that's here. And thank you for the donation that I got while I was doing the live. I did see that come in. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Danny De Heck, an investigative journalist from living in the bottom of the planet, New Zealand, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. We'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully tomorrow. See ya.